want you to breathe me. Let me be.
Hello guys, hello again YouTube. Today I am back with a brand new video. This video is probably the most requested, one of the most requested videos ever. Everybody wants to know what's the recipe for my famous tomato sauce. Here we are. I am so sorry guys. I cannot believe it's taking me so long to come on here and share with you the recipe. The problem is I'm Caribbean, so Caribbean people have a problem with like following recipes. That's why it's like so hard when people ask me, hey, can you tell me what is the recipe for whatever you made? And I'm like, I don't have a recipe. I just buy a bunch of things and then just make things. So, but since you guys have been asking me for the longest time for this tomato recipe, and I feel there's a big gap when it comes to like sauces and stuff, especially sauces to eat with kind of like plantains, vegetables, and so on. A lot of people can make good tomato sauce. When you hear tomato sauce, you're expecting like tomato sauce for pasta. This is like a completely different tomato sauce. And again, I feel like there aren't a lot of sauces in the market for like vegetables. I developed this tomato sauce all by myself. First, I was making it with eggplant. I used to make eggplant sauce. I'm going to make a recipe for the eggplant sauce also. I started making it as an eggplant sauce, and then slowly I started just like reducing it to just tomato. I was like, why not just make it with tomatoes? I don't even need the eggplants in there. There's been a lot of like experimenting to find what I really like. I'm just going to show you maybe like 2 ways to make it. If you like texture, you don't have to use the, I feel like this is a longer, you don't have to use the longer method, which is using a food processor to like crunch the tomatoes and just get the tomato juice to make the sauce. If you do like texture, you want to like taste the tomatoes, you could just straight on just like cut your tomatoes and just make it in the sauce. So I felt like that's a lot of talking. It's already 2 minutes in the video, so why don't we go ahead and get started. You don't need a lot of things for the tomato sauce. All you're going to need obviously are tomatoes. My favorite one are the Campri tomatoes. I think they're from Canada, but I have not been able to find them anywhere, so I just got these. You can use grape tomatoes, but I feel like it is better with the Campri tomato. Need a little bit of tomato paste. You don't have to use tomato paste if you don't want to, but I love tomato paste to just give it some color. And also, this is my favorite tomato paste. It's like all organic. It's this Italian brand. They make amazing pasta as well. They make amazing gluten-free pasta. So I love to add some coconut milk for a little bit of thickness and also for the taste. Coconut milk makes it taste so much better. If you love coconut and everything, like Haitians do, and I love to buy the ones that are from Thailand. But you can just use any coconut milk that you have. Use a little bit of lime, just like a tiny bit of lime, like maybe like a small teaspoon of lime. I just love the taste of lime in there. For my spices, I usually use my Haitian seasoning. But I haven't been home in like pretty much a month. I'm just getting back into the groove of things. So this has been over here for like over a month. It's not good anymore. That's why I'm not gonna use this. But what I use to make my Haitian seasoning are just garlic with scallion. So I'm just going to just use it straight on instead of processing it. So that's about it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but again, of course, salt and pepper and the other paprika, cilantro. Again, I'd love to use fresh stuff, but I didn't get a chance to buy fresh cilantro, so I'm just using all my dry seasoning. I have thyme, I have cilantro, I have parsley, and get started on this tomato sauce. I'm so excited to show you guys this. So let me pull my hair back. Usually I won't have to do this step, but because I don't have my Haitian seasoning, I'm just going to cut the scallion, remove the tail, cut it into small pieces, like so. Just make sure you wash it first. You remove like the first layer of the skin and wash it first. Of garlic, which is why I'm using 2 cloves. So I just put it in my pan. And then now onto the tomatoes. I usually just like cut the tomatoes like so. This is going to go in the food processor. But in a case where you don't have a food processor and you still want to make this tomato sauce, you can make it. All you have to do is just cut your tomatoes very small. Like so. Just make sure you cut your tomatoes like this, like very small. Put it straight into the pan. Remember, I'll just prep everything beforehand, and then it's time now to go to the food processor. Let's go. So this is what it will look like with everything in there. And all you have to do is add your olive oil. Process the tomatoes first, then add the water.
No inhibition, no sin. How deep is your
The next step here is to add our tomato paste. Take about a teaspoon like that. Time to add the tomato water. Get all the water out. If you don't have enough tomatoes, what you can do is put this again to the food processor.
if you could breathe, I could be your
Whilst my tomato sauce is cooking, I'm having some rosé. The second batch. Oh, I love cooking so much. It's like therapy to me. I just hate washing dishes. I have the kind of can opener that goes around, so I just use a knife. Do it the Haitian way, which people might think is dangerous, but it's worked for centuries. Oh, let me show you how I do it. So if you guys don't have a can opener, you could just DIY. This is how you do it. Sorry guys, my card became full, so for anything that's like liquid, you don't have to do it all around. You just have to do it on two sides. You have to put a hole on two sides so we could just so the liquid can get out faster. You see how easy that was? I'm sorry, I'm listening to something. I'm always listening to some motivational video. Say to add about half of a fourth of a teaspoon. This is it. And then that's just going to give it like so much taste, and it's also going to add some thickness. Salt, paprika, some cilantro. Again, if you have these fresh, even better. Let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes on low. So there you have it, guys. This is my world famous tomato sauce. Again, if you don't have a food processor, you don't need one. All you have to do is just like cut up your tomatoes very tiny and just like cook them straight on, and which I've shown you how I do it if I didn't have the food processor. But after experimenting with it for the longest time, I found that I like it when I process it, because that removed the texture from it. If you're allergic to coconut or you don't like coconut flavor, then just do not add that. You don't have to. It's not required. It's not a requirement, but I feel like it just makes it taste so much better. I'm like a coconut freak, so I love everything with coconut in there, like bury me in coconut, like yeah. So as a matter of fact, I always have coconut oil. So what I usually do is I add a little bit of that to to the sauce again. And that, my friend, makes it taste a lot better. Yes guys, thank you for cooking with me on Dadou Eats today. This is also going to be on my blog. Let me show you how I would eat it. And so my favorite thing to eat this tomato sauce with is with plantains. So I will just get my plantains like so. If you love yams, you can go ahead and put it over yams, but favorite thing to eat this tomato sauce with, it's plantains. So go and boil some plantains and just eat this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye bye. So this is my favorite meal in the entire world. It's funny, I've never been like a big rice kind of fan. Now I've embraced rice. I've been eating it pretty much like every day. But growing up, my mom and our maid had to make like 2 food. She used to make rice for my brothers and everyone else, and then they used to make me plantains. Because I was never a fan of rice until now. Goodness. I don't know why people don't eat plantains. You know what, some people just don't know about it, so I guess that's my job, to bring it to the people and just tell them how amazing plantain is. My goodness, the sauce is amazing. And you could do lemon juice if you don't like lime, but I prefer lime. Goodness, this is so delicious. Like, you lose so much weight if you eat plantains every day. But you just have to make sure you're eating something else that's gonna make you go to the bathroom, because plantain don't make you go. So that used to be my problem actually a few years ago, because I would never eat breakfast really. I would just like drink coffee, that's about it, and then I would eat lunch and dinner, which was plantains, and I could never go to the bathroom. I used to always be constipated. TMI. But just make sure for breakfast you're eating something that's gonna give you elasticity to make you go to the bathroom. Alright, I'm done guys. This was so delicious. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Cheers. Thank you so much for cooking with me. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Give this video a... This give the...